Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the College Football Nightcap. I'm your host, as always, Lucas Hill. Scott will be joining us hopefully very soon. We have a lot to discuss today, got a lot to just go over in regards of what we have to offer in the world of college football. So yesterday we went live and we got to tell you guys a lot that went on in the college football playoff. Well, guys, we now have our Heisman finalists today. We got some updates on Carson Beck's injury that he sustained in the SEC championship game. Guys, we got to talk about Juan Soto, the over almost $7.25 billion deal that he is getting right now. And we have just so much that we need to talk about and stuff that needs to get discussed. So, guys, everybody do me a favor. Want to give us your comments, give us your thoughts about everything that's going on around the world of college football. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit up the hotline. Go ahead and throw that up there. 601-980-1621. 601-980-1621 if you guys want to join in. It's going to be a heck of a night. So let's go ahead and let's get this thing going. Our final Heisman Trophy finalists are as follows: Dillon Gabriel, Travis Hunter, Ashton Jeanty, Cam Ward, and obviously Dillon Gabriel. So I think this year everybody knows that it's going to be between Jeanty and Travis Hunter. Who is going to get it, though, at the end of the day? I really don't know. I really don't know. It's going to be quite interesting, to say the least. It's going to be in a season where we're going to have to determine who are we going to pick. Are we going to pick a two-way player that's making plays all over the field? Are we going to do that? Or are we going to pick a record-breaking year that we haven't seen before in college football? I don't know, guys. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be quite a debate leading up to the Heisman Trophy ceremony, which I think is going to be taking place in the next couple of weeks or so. Let's get to a couple of your comments that you're on. Say, Dylan, I got my money on Travis. No, I'm streaming on StreamYard. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but that's where I'm on. But no, man, I'm on StreamYard doing some streams. I'm live on Instagram, X, and YouTube. So it's definitely going to be quite a season, quite a debate up to that. A lot of people are going to say Travis Hunter because of what he's done. I totally get that. Believe me, I do. 92 receptions, 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns. Not to mention with what he's doing on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, what a season that he's had. 31 tackles and 4 interceptions. I mean, come on. Who is playing both sides of the ball and doing stuff like that? Let's just be honest. Miss Debbie. Miss Debbie, I'm going to give you a hard time. I think Travis is streaming in the other room. But I appreciate that at the end of the day. I appreciate that. But no, when we're talking about a Heisman debate, it's about who is the best player in college football. We're not talking about who's the best quarterback in all of college football. We're talking about the best overall player, and we've missed out on a lot of those. I would go back to 2016 and say that Christian McCaffrey could have won the Heisman Trophy. I go back to when 2020 went around. Largely quarterback-based room in the Heisman ceremony. Devontae Smith, with a breakout year and with an unbelievable season that he had, wins the Heisman Trophy. I'm kind of shocked that Shador wasn't invited. But again, am I surprised? Not really. But hey, it is what it is. How'd you feel about Nussmeier's season? Is he a work in progress or should I get off the Nuss bus? I will say Nuss does have a lot of work to do. You saw what talent that he has. I never really thought or considered him to be an elite quarterback. But I think that when you get him involved in this offense, once you get a play caller that can work with a guy like that can work with his skill set, and once you fully enhance it, everybody's saying, "Oh, that's the last game of the season was something that you saw from Joe Burrow." Not really. That's gutsy. I'll give you that, but that's I wouldn't consider it a Joe Burrow type of experience that you saw back in 2018 in the Fiesta Bowl against UCF. That's a whiles away. We're already. I know LSU fans are going to hate me when I say that because they're going to be like, "Man, this is almost exactly what happened. This is going to be even better than what we saw in 2019 and stuff like that." I mean, how do you know? You got to go through spring ball first. Can he emerge as the leader of this group? Because that wide receiver room is going to deplete. You're going to lose Kyron Lacy. You're going to lose CJ Daniels. You're going to lose a lot of dudes to the portal, which absolutely sucks. You return a guy like Aaron Anderson that, despite at 5'7", he could be probably the most electric receiver on this roster. Great season that he had. One that you probably needed to have from a guy like that. I think he got to over 1,000 yards receiving on the year too, but I could be mistaken. No, 53 receptions, 784 and 5 scores. But no, you saw his deep play capability. He had only one reception against Oklahoma. Only one. Didn't really get a whole lot of touches other than that. But no, you see the deep play threat that he adds to this offense. So I wouldn't really get off of the bus just yet. I wouldn't hop off right now, but you definitely have to be conscious after what you saw mid-season between the Texas A&M ball game, or I should say that the first 3 quarters, 3.5 quarters of the Ole Miss game, even considerably so, and then great game against Arkansas, and then what you saw between Texas A&M and then Florida. So I would definitely narrow it down and really, really take into consideration what you're getting when you have him on the Nuss bus. All right. Got a couple of people in here. Got some more questions in our chat right now. Taking a look at what we got right now. Bro's fixing a snack. All right, Scout will be coming in and he's fixing the freaking snack right now. But while we wait for him, I'm going to go ahead and take a break real fast. You're listening to the College Football Nightcap on X, YouTube, and Instagram. All right. Well, we certainly jumped up a little bit. Got about 8 people in here right now. Excuse me. But this is going to be quite a heck of a show today. Um, guys, when you look at what you had with this team, with old LSU, there's a lot of talent. Make no mistake about it. The problem is you have no consistency whatsoever. And that's a problem. You got to find something that works with this team, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Defense, heck of a season. Much, much improved from what you got from Matt House last year. I know LSU fans are excited for the future with a guy like Blake Baker, which you obviously need. But are you going to be prepared for what is going to come your way next year? Are you prepared for the roster overhaul that is going to come your way? But I do believe that with time, I'm fairly confident in what this team has to offer. I have no doubt in my mind that this team has a lot of potential to put together some great things. Make no mistake about it. I have very, very minimal doubt about what this team can offer. Look, I could be completely wrong, but I'm going to stand here and say that I have a firm belief in what LSU has to offer for next year, that they learned through the struggles of what this year brought to them. They learned through what they had to deal with, especially mid-season. I think everybody needs to chill on the fire Brian Kelly situation. Because, look, at the end of the day, you got to win the big game. BK's got one in 22. But what do I know? All right, so apparently, oh my God, wow, that's messed up. Wow. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. So I'm in a group chat with mid-major media. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's horrible. Are we for real? There's no way. There is no way that he does. There's no shot. Are we for real? Oh my goodness. Wow. Jeez. He got diagnosed with it in mid-season, and these dudes are crazy. But no, that's kind of crazy. That's really, really nice. I like that graphic, not gonna lie. That's messed up, but at the same time, it's a cool little graphic, I will say. I'm not gonna crap on them whatsoever. So I'm really, really intrigued to see what the Saints do, by the way, with a guy like Derek Carr. Because I mean, I don't know if Derek Carr even wants to play for this team anymore. It's I mean, it's embarrassing what the New Orleans Saints are putting on the field right now, because there's no way that they can be this bad and doing this. There's no way. That makes no sense to me what they're doing right now, and it's crazy. Anyways, back to the Heisman talk. Look, let's just go over the stats. 92 catches, 1,152, 14 scores. Defensive side of the ball, 31 tackles, 1 forced fumble, 4 picks. That's just Travis Hunter. Ashton Jeanty, 344 carries, 24.97, 29 touchdowns, averaging 7.3 yards a carry. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. In 13 games. So he's averaging 192 yards a carry, or 192 yards a game. 192 yards a game, ladies and gentlemen. I thought that was extremely impressive, and I think that there's going to be a lot that people are going to remember from this year. Not just from what Travis Hunter is doing, playing 100-plus snaps a game, from what Ashton Jeanty is doing with just running all over the field, with what this team, with what Boise State has done, despite going up against inferior competition. Guys, that's impressive. It's hard to average 200 yards a game in the freaking game. There's no way you can do that. What he's doing right now has never been done before in college football. So to say that it's impressive with what he's been doing is a complete understatement. There's no real rhyme or real explanation as to what he's doing this year. It's incredibly impressive. And that's only just the brief portion of what I've shown you guys. Dillon Gabriel, hey, heck of a season from him. 3,500 yards, 28-6 touchdown to interception ratio. Looks like one of the best quarterbacks in college football. Should be considered one. 73% completion rate. I mean, what else can you say about that? For a guy that's, I mean, yeah, he's been there for 6 years. Completely no. Trust me. I'm well aware. I know. I'm not stupid. I'm well aware of what he's done. Guys, that's still impressive. Just knowing that the type of offense that he's putting up great numbers overall. Cam Ward, 4,100 passing yards, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. But unfortunately, for these two quarterbacks, it feels like another great season for them. It just feels like another All-American season. And I'm not really impressed. It's hard to be impressed with something like this. It's hard to be impressed with these two guys, or not with Cam and with Dillon Gabriel, and say, okay, they should definitely be top 3. I don't know. I kind of disagree. I'll say this. I'm going to throw a curveball at some of you guys. Cam Scatabo is not. Why is he not in the Heisman race? He's definitely going to be top 10. I would argue and say that he could be the best running back in college football. He said it himself on Saturday. He proved it on Saturday. That's for dang sure. Because there is no way that a guy like that should be left out of the Heisman race. Shedeur Sanders even. He is astronomically better than what he was last year. 74% completion rate, 3,900 passing yards, 35 touchdowns to just 8 interceptions. Sure, he's getting his behind handed to because of that offensive line. But look at the numbers he's put up. Guys, he put up 38. Guys, he got sacked 38 times this year. Guys, compared to 52 from what you saw last week. That's impressive. It's impressive to see what a guy like that has been doing. It's impressive to see what he's been able to do, even with pressure in his face. Not a lot of quarterbacks can do that. Getting sacked 38, 40, 50 times a season and doing things like that. That's impressive. So, with all that being said, I do have a lot of confidence that I think this could be one of the tightest Heisman Trophy races in history. But I think Travis Hunter did pull it out in the last 2 or 3 games of the season. About time this dude shows up. I mean, come on. That snack had better been worth it. All right, fine. You get a clap. You get a nice look, bro.
Look, I needed the little snack.
What did you eat?
Got a little leche, bro. Leche.
Excuse me?
There's a little leche.
What the heck is that?
Milk in Spanish. Oh, I forget. Y'all are French. That's.
Bro, I'm freaking stupid. I'm from the state of Louisiana.
Hold on. What's milk in French? Oh, latte. This latte. Latte.
Oh, you got a latte. I had a latte earlier when I was on Texas Sports Unfiltered.
Texas Sports Unfiltered, just crazy.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm on that thing 2 more times this week. I gotta go on Wednesday and Friday afternoon.
Wait a minute. I can buy Nike. I can buy shoes and Fortnite. The fuck?
What? Are you playing? Hey, has the OG been released yet?
Yes.
How is it?
The OG's fine.
I know everybody was all for it because everybody's been complaining about old Fortnite used to be better, old Fortnite used to be this. I've never been a really big.
It's a lot closer than the other OG was or whatever. Like the OG season or whatever they had a couple months ago. That was kind of bad because like they tried to keep so much of it to be new.
Isn't this the OG? Like all the way back in season 1?
So they can't change some of it. So like yeah, there's vaulting, there's like advanced movement and stuff. But yeah, but it's like it is season 1. Like you'll have like 50 rounds of ammo no matter what. Use your ammo wisely, kids. Oh, and then they have Baymax in the battle pass.
For real?
Yeah. Baymax in the battle pass.
Did you get the battle pass?
I don't know. I don't get the battle pass until I know that I'll be playing it. I don't think I'll be playing it, but who knows?
So have you started it yet or no?
I played like a few games, but I didn't really get into it that far.
That's
If my friends are playing it, and because of this, like it just started a few days ago, so
right.
like if my friends get on it, like for Christmas break or something,
Right.
I might hop on because I do have like there is an insane amount of uh Fortnite stuff that I've gotten over the years, and
Right.
I lay claim to I paid for one battle pass like 3 years ago, and I've never paid for V-Bucks since.
That's funny. Dude, V-Bucks are such a freaking scam.
They're not as bad as other games though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude,
other
2K's
other games.
microtransactions are ridiculous though.
Yeah. Like
Like,
it has the easiest microtransactions of anything. And like if you really play the game, if you play through 3 battle passes on the free battle pass, you can buy a paid one. So
I've really thought about that. Scout, what you think of the 4 Heisman finalists? Ashton,
I thought
JT, huh?
I thought it's right. I think that they'll end up giving it to Gene T because he has that extra game of stats to work with. Um, and I think that there's a big push. If he was a quarterback doing this kind of thing, I don't think he would get it right. Like if because I even think Dylan Gabriel is having a pretty big
Yeah.
year when it comes or a pretty big year. Um, but I think a running back Heisman in 2024 makes so much like more waves than a receiver because we just had a receiver technically. And I
Yeah.
mean like I don't think I think if he's getting voted on, he's getting voted on his receiver side part of it. He's not getting voted on the other part of it. If that makes
For
sense.
Hunter?
Yes, he's getting voted on for his receiver, running back, like that side of it. I don't see him being voted on for the other.
I mean, he's getting paid. He's getting all of it for because he's a freaking. He's probably the best athlete that college football has seen since Jim Thorpe.
I don't know
Because,
a lot about
dude,
that
you
one.
got to think about this, dude. When in the hell was the last time we saw somebody like Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball in a P4 conference? You don't see that nowadays. Like that's a hell of an athlete, dude. Like there's no way you could convince me that somebody that lines up in the slot, grabs 19 catches or 92 catches for over 1,000 yards, 14 scores, consistently makes plays at DB. That's where he's probably going to end up because, I mean, I know moneymaker is receiver, but dude, corners are something else, let me just say. But you got to think that this could be a moneymaker for him if he does manage to get to that corner position. But that's not up for me to decide. That's up for him to decide. But who are some snubs that we didn't get to see for the Heisman?
I don't know if there's any true snubs. I
Yeah.
think they all kind of ruined it for themselves at some point. Um, Cam Scatabo was on the scene for two. Like Cam Scatabo ended up with a very similar thing to Travion Henderson, the Jack State running back, and I'm like, I, I don't know if I can, I don't know if I can come out here and say, hey, like oh, Cam Scatabo deserved to be on that. So
I don't know, dude. I don't really know what to think about Cam Scatabo because, dude, I mean, the guy has over 2,000 yards of total offense.
yeah,
2,000 yards we're talking about. And in games that he hasn't run for over 100 yards, um, Arizona State is 3-2. Their only 3 wins were to Wyoming, to Texas State, which was a close one, to Kansas State, and then their 2 losses being to Cincinnati and Texas Tech.
yeah.
Which, if I'm being honest, they should not have lost that Texas Tech game. They shouldn't have even lost that Cincinnati game. Dude, he's gotten over 100 yards receiving in 2 of those games. Against Oklahoma State, 23 carries, a buck 53, and a touchdown to go along with 4 catches, 121 and 2 scores. That was probably his best performance to try and nab a Heisman Trophy. But I mean, it's hard to do so when your defense has kind of been inconsistent most of the season. And let me just say this too, Scout. If Dylan Gabriel's a Heisman contender, then why the hell is Baron Morton not a Heisman contender? Those two, their numbers are, forget the passer rate, their completion percentage, number-wise, nearly similar. Dylan Gabriel, 3,500 passing yards. Baron Morton, 3,300. 28 touchdowns for Dylan Gabriel, 27 for Baron. 8 interceptions, 6 interceptions for Dylan Gabriel. But the difference between them and Oregon is that Oregon's playing for a national championship. Meanwhile, Texas Tech is playing in the Liberty Bowl against Arkansas. So if you want to call it a historical season, go for it. But I'm just letting you know, there are other quarterbacks that have a hell of a lot better numbers and you're talking about mid-tier quarterbacks in the Big 12 or in the G5 that have similar numbers as well.
Yeah. I think with a lot of it, it's all based on who's playing who, that kind of thing. Like I don't think we'll ever see a G5 quarterback unless if they're going, Byron Leftwich type stuff, right?
Dude, freaking Jordan Lynch should have won a Heisman Trophy. I'll say that.
Paxton?
No, Jordan Lynch from Northern Illinois.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You don't remember him?
Yeah, I remember him.
Buddy was the epitome of a dog at Northern Illinois. He's the main reason why NIU went to the Orange Bowl in 2012. Two-time MAC two-time MAC MVP. Let me tell you his stats for which I thought was his best season in 2012. 3,100 passing yards, 25 touchdowns to just 6 interceptions, 294 yards, 294 attempts, 1,815, 19 touchdowns. His last 2 seasons combined, I got to do some calculations real fast. Let me get in my freaking calculator, see what we got, bro.
See what we've got. Crazy.
So 25, 24. He had close to 80, I think. Well, do you remember Jordan Lynch?
Yes. It just took me a second.
91 touchdowns combined in his last 2 years, rushing and passing. 91, almost 100. If you ask me, that's pretty impressive.
That's crazy.
Oh, hello. Hey, I called it. I freaking called it, Scout.
What happened?
I knew this was going to happen. According to the Fourth and Truth, thank you very much. Sources say Jacksonville coach Rich Rodriguez has informed Jack State officials that he is going to
came out
accept.
that way earlier.
Huh?
They came out with that earlier.
Except the West Virginia coaching job. Rodriguez had a 60-26 record during his 7-year stint with the Mountaineers. And because of that, let's just go ahead and let's just say this. It's official. We know what's going to happen. But I don't know if you saw this one too, that there is a meeting set for the football team tomorrow at 9 a.m. This has been scheduled since Sunday morning as part of their bowl prep against Ohio. The post has been updated to clarify the reasoning behind the meeting. So we're looking at a flat circle now. First, Scott Frost goes from Nebraska back to UCF after his stint there. Welcome back to Morgantown, Rich Rod.
Well, you know, on top of that, they're trying to get what do they call it? They're trying to get what is that poor man's name?
Who? For what?
They're trying to get Bill Clark into
Back to Birmingham?
Yeah, back to Birmingham.
Is it? I figured Bill Clark would go back, dude. There's no way you can leave him out. I mean, I know that the health scare was something that you had to be worried about, but you knew that this dude still had gas in the tank.
Yeah. But you know that's back to it's back to not Birmingham, but back to Jacksonville because he was at Jacksonville previously.
Bill's going back to Jacksonville?
That's what I'm saying.
So what's crazy is y'all are giving Trent another year. I know. I know. It's all about finding the right pieces and finding the right guys to put in for the transfer portal. And dude, but you got to think, dude, you got to dominate in the transfer portal. Once that spring window opens, you got to freaking dominate. Like you can't have what you've been getting your ass handed to during this season. You cannot have that, dude. That's just too freaking embarrassing to happen.
I think it'll be fun though.
How long is his deal for?
What, Dilfer? Oh, this is his last year.
So that's why they're giving him another year.
Yeah, because it won't cost him anything.
No. I wouldn't blame him, so I mean it is what it is. What you think about if Jordan Lynch goes up to the coaching ranks, to the college ranks? Because he's at back at his alum in Mount Carmel.
I don't know exactly. So
Mm-hmm. Dude, Northern Illinois has a strange, like I don't know how to describe it. Just some stretch to the op to just top tier quarterbacks that have come through. Like you know what I mean? First you end up with Garrett Wolf, who ends up being a dog there. Ends up being a MAC Offensive Player of the Year. Spends a couple years in the NFL. I mean, do you remember Garrett Wolf?
yeah, I do.
I mean, guy runs for over 1,000 yards every single year. Then in comes Larry English, wins Defensive Player of the Year at NIU in 2007 and 2008. I mean, that's just impressive from a defensive end. Why the hell did our viewers, by the way, go down?
Our viewers went down? That's crazy.
Dude, we went we went from 18 dudes to 0. I was like, what the hell?
I was staring off into the distance.
Huh?
I'm locked in now. I was staring off into the distance.
There
I'm
we
locked
go.
in
We
now.
got 20 back. There we go. We're good. We're good. We are good. that scared me for a little bit, dude. I was like, what the heck?
Also, we got all of our tickets for half the price that it will cost people to get one now. That is crazy to me.
Where are you going to?
We're going to the Gasparilla Bowl, the
Oh,
Tier
hell
1
yeah,
in Florida.
dude. Okay.
Yeah.
So you going to see the Gators?
Yeah, we're on
Bad
our
boy
way to
mowers.
see the Gators play.
The Bad Boy Mowers Gasparilla Bowl?
Jesus, don't get me started with that one.
Huh? What's wrong with
Don't get me
that?
started with that one.
Dude, that is a fun freaking name. Like the Gasparilla Bowl. Dude, how did our freaking numbers, by the way, just jump up all of a sudden? Hey, y'all hit up the hotline 601-980-1621.
Beautiful.
I mean,
How
dude,
far did it jump up?
we just blew up all of a sudden.
Like how far?
Huh?
How crazy? Oh wow, 10? Like 10 more?
20. 20, dude. Hey, y'all join the freaking y'all hop on the link if y'all want to hop on the show.
I did my specialty. I made a quote tweet and I said Scott Fries for tried.
What did you do?
So when they search it, it'll pop up.
What the?
I'm
Hey,
so smart, Chad.
W's,
smart,
bro.
Chad.
But no, I just posted a link to hop on the hop on our link. So, guys, if you want to come on, talk some ball. If you're a Jack State fan, want to come talk on and talk about a replacement that could be coming for none other than Rich Rodriguez. Yeah, hey Scout, can you work your magic? Let's see if we can get some dudes from the mid majors to see if they can come on. I know we haven't really gotten some success, but hey,
It's like so the coaches are so it's like okay, it's weird how it all works, right? So it's like yes, eventually I'll be able to pull some people, but
they're coaches.
No, I'm saying like it'll be easier to get coaches than to get anybody else. That's just how it works. So
hey, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's got to be able to have something like that happen to you. You know what I mean?
Baby, can you help me? Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, can you help me?
Dude, we got. What are you singing?
Do you not know that song? The Help Me.
No.
Baby, can you help me? That song bangs so hard.
I've never heard that before in a while. Holy cow, dude. Our freaking numbers are skyrocketing now. Oh my goodness.
They want us. They want us so bad.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
What?
But no, I mean,
Oh wait,
when
I'm sorry for getting out of frame. I was having
huh?
to look at something. I was trying to look at something on
I got
my
you.
other screen. I'm having to like.
But no, Scout, when you look at possible replacements, apart from a guy like Bill Clark, who could else come in? Who could come in?
There's a lot of guys that they have like on staff or in staff, I should say, not on staff, but you know what I'm saying, like there are guys in the ball club that I believe that they could bring in. Like no holds barred about it.
Right. So
So
what is the dealio with trying to get a guy like so let me just ask you this. Let me just say, um, how big of a monkey in the
oh yeah.
wrench with a program like Jack State that's on the rise right now in the CUSA, does it throw a monkey in the wrench for them when it comes to their continued rise?
I don't think it throws a monkey in the wrench for them because they're kind of like Troy where they have a football heritage. Um, but Joe Will, if you're listening, I'm about to ask you if you can get on camera. I should have just told him to pull up. He literally like we live like 5 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
Um,
Hey,
but
y'all don't have to appear on camera. Y'all can just freaking remain anonymous and use a voice
yeah,
changer.
you can also remain anonymously
I don't care if you do.
in the little talk box.
Exactly.
I don't think that was the proper thing to say, but whatever. I said it. Um, help me. But I'm sending that song tomorrow.
But you
Like
got to get that song stuck in my freaking head.
it's a banger. It was the original. You know that meme where it's like they talk about all the different it's like they talk about all the different like it'll use the last word in a TV scene and then like have like an athlete come on or something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so it was like the first version of that. We're like, help me. Baby, can you help me?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Any chance that where Shelton Sampson ends up?
Who?
You don't know who Shelton Sampson is? Buddy was a 5-star coming out of high school. He was a receiver out of LSU.
Oh, he's a okay. He's 20 years. Yeah, okay.
But
Is
no,
this the same Catholic that we talked about yesterday?
yes, Catholic Eye. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm reading. Oh my God, Omar.
But no,
Hold on.
I'll say this when it comes to a guy like Shelton Sampson, he's got a lot of potential. But the problem is he got buried on the depth chart. I've heard a lot of dudes talk about how his work ethic was poor. How, I mean, dude, they tried to get him on the field as much as possible throughout the game. They tried to get him as much reps as they possibly could throughout the season. But the problem is that his overall work ethic was so bad, dude.
Hmm.
So I think that's probably one of the reasons why that he got so buried on the depth chart. Because, dude, make no mistake, this guy has a lot of big playability still left in his arsenal. The problem is that if you don't have the work ethic, that's where it's going to end up being bad for you. So all you got to do is just you got to find some stability and being able to find a way to get him on the field. And if you are, then you legitimately have an opportunity to be able to put athletes like that back in a position to where you can have the most success.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, man. Nightcap, Rich Rod, Scott Frost, Bull Six. Buddy just put in all the key words just so he
Look, look, look at our viewers.
Dude, we are freaking blowing up. Dude, this is probably the most
That's crazy. Look, look. I'm sorry on your Monday night that you happen to search one of these keywords, and
you get these two
yeah.
dudes.
What?
You get me and you.
Oh yeah,
Us
for sure.
dudes.
You should totally consider following me. I need like 1,400 premium followers so I can get subscriptions. Also, I just put a double in the. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of Off the Grid. It's a new game, but I'm kind of baller at it. Not gonna lie. Apparently, I just got 2 kills back to back, like it was nothing. Um, but yeah. Welcome to the Nightcap. I am Scout, Southern Charm Sports. I reside in the middle of Alabama. That is Lucas Hill. He resides in BFE, Louisiana.
BFE is freaking crazy.
I mean,
We're like 20
if you
minutes away
like,
from Baton Rouge.
wow. So the metropolitan, the metropolis of Baton Rouge.
Scout, I think this is our most viewed nightcap we've ever had.
Since the we also had a great Jake Paul.
Dude,
We
that
had
Jake
people
Paul
in
Mike
we
Tyson
had
one, we got
people
like
in the chat.
250 people. Huh?
We had people on in the chat about Jake Paul. I thought it was crazy.
Oh
So
my
crazy.
gosh, yeah, it was crazy. Like, bro, I mean, it got insane with what we have right now. But yeah, guys, if you all have any questions for us, make sure y'all hop in the chat. Throw us your questions. Give us your comments about what you want to talk about, especially in the world of college football. We got playoff going on this weekend. We got bowl season. I think the first bowl is going to be taking place this weekend too, with the Celebration Bowl in Atlanta.
Yeah. Well, and also okay, so I will be at the bowl game in Montgomery.
So you're going
Uh,
to
the Salute to the Veterans Bowl.
okay,
I'll
cool.
call it the Camellia Bowl. Hey, if they do not give me a media credential, I will literally call it the Camellia Bowl the entire time. God. This man has it in the background. That's
Hey,
crazy.
dude, I gotta take it. I gotta take notes of this. Like, this is insane.
280 viewers.
281
Thank
dudes.
you. Thank you, people.
Huh?
I said 280 viewers. Thank you.
Dude, that is
Thank you
insane.
for checking in. Oh, also, my opinions on Scott Frost and Rich Rod are that I think Rich Rod is in a better spot now. Sadly, but I do think that there is real contention when it comes to how do I even say this? If Jack State can get somebody like Bill Clark, then I think they're even in a better spot potentially than they were previously. Um, but yeah, but it's definitely a battle no matter how you try to how you try to cut it up. So, but yeah. So what are y'all's thoughts? Have we gotten any comments
No,
since we
I
last?
have a few on Instagram. Central in the Dome. Yes, yes, yes.
Central in the Dome is
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
I'm going to New Orleans actually to go cover that game too. I'll be with my freaking camera. I got my tripod.
Did you get a credential for that?
Yeah, I got my credentials for it.
So like when you get a credential for that, what happens exactly?
I found out your name, what it is. But I mean, honestly,
Like how much does it actually take for you to
so
get it?
literally all I did was just go to the LHSAA website
Yeah.
and just apply with what I had with the channel. because I work at Southeastern's Louisiana University's channel, I guess, if
Okay,
you could
yeah.
call it that.
So on top of that, you do okay. But I mean, like, dude, like, I don't even think that would be enough for the AHSAA, bro.
Believe it
Like,
or
that's
not,
it.
so the LHSAA does it different because if you at least cover a little bit of high school football, they'll let you go in. Who are you playing as, dude?
I'm getting off this. This is too rage bait. I can't even say what the things I want to say when I die. Ooh,
Ooh, Caden, that's tough, bro. Ooh, buddy, working a
I'm pretty sure
turnaround.
at least 350 is our max. The 350 I would definitely say is our max. Or not max, but I mean like our most ever.
No, I
Um,
don't think we've
it's so
ever
funny to
had.
me because there's this guy called Coach Smook and he does a Bama podcast every single day and
Right,
we're doubling him. So like the fact that like people are and he has like a very well, I don't want to call it similar to me yet. Wait,
right.
let me look at this. Yeah, he has a very similar following. He actually has more following than I do on Twitter,
Really?
and we're balling. I really need to get courtside bank. See, so like I'm like a kinda UAB guy, like I'm like a all Alabama guy, but if you got courtside bank on here, he's a guy up in Birmingham.
I
Um,
He followed me on X not too long ago.
yeah, he's a dog. I don't have. Wait, I do have his number.
Oh crap! AJ and Big Justice are at the Cowboys game.
I saw that, and they're also with Tony Khan, which means that AJ and Big Justice will be at a damn Jaguars game by the end of the year.
They're bound to be, bro.
Because look, I love Tony, but holy shit, like, so okay.
1 month ago, LSU fans. Oh lordy! Every LSU fan that's watching on Instagram, YouTube, and X, shield your eyes. Guess who it is? The bag chaser himself.
Who's
Dude,
that?
I feel like a lot of people got their hopes up on a guy like Bryce Underwood that they
Oh
really
yeah,
didn't realize what type of price they had to pay for him. I feel
yeah.
like everybody thought that that bag was secured once
Is
he said,
Bryce in the
"Oh,
bowl?
huh?"
Will Bryce be in the championships
For
for y'all? Like for
Well, he's committed to Michigan already, so I mean, remember?
yeah.
So probably not.
No. I'm saying like playing in the championships.
Probably not. No, 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 no. No, he's not. No, 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 no. They're not.
Okay.
He's from Bellevue, Michigan. He's not from
Oh, for some
around
reason I
Louisiana.
thought he was from down here.
That son of a gun came down like 19 times, which I thought was insane.
That man
But
just milked all the cash. Look, I'm about to retweet my own post. Bang. We're gonna hit 400 now. We're at 350 right now. It, I don't know how long these people really watch though, because I know at least a few of them watch because
yeah,
like yesterday I had one of my friends come on and tell me they're like, oh my God, I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, oh wow, that's cool. Um, but yeah.
dude, that is insane though. That we're literally closing in on 364.
Yeah. The more you know on the nightcap. Wait, you know what? I bet we could really. No, I don't want to do it because I don't want to get locked into an NCAA game. See, with like these other games, I can get kind of like like look over here, look over here, look over here. But NCAA, I'm like,
Dude, that is what is better? Let me just ask you this. Do you like EA better than NC2A, despite all the new adjustment? Despite it being kind of like still with well, not really being like NC2A. Like when you compare them
NCAA
side by
or
side,
yeah.
which one is better?
I mean, it'll be it's they both. I like both of them differently. I like the defense in Madden, which I think a lot of people will find nuts, but The defense in Madden's actually pretty tight, in comparison to other titles from the company.
Yeah,
Um, but I don't know exactly, but
hey, it is what it is,
oh,
bro. I mean,
oh, Omar just said I'm free now. Hold on. We're about to get Omar
okay.
Roshan Borja, the lieutenant himself, the Kornacki of bowls.
You got the
Um,
StreamYard on link to him?
yeah, is it just the same thing? I think yeah, it should just be the same thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
stream
literally all
chat.
you got to do is just hit invite and then put him in here.
Yeah, it should work.
So since that's the case, we'll go ahead and make it a group layout and then we'll bop him in there. Is he going to be on camera or is he going to be like just
He
video?
might be on camera. Look, I've gotten him on camera before for something like this, so who knows? Potentially,
Oh,
potentially.
shit. Okay. Ain't no telling, bro. Dude, 400 people are literally freaking watching us. That is insane to me. Like, it's hard for me to stay focused with just what's going on right now.
Look at that.
But
Hey,
like that's insane.
I live for the moment. I live for the moment.
You
Hey, hey, if anybody needs to take the Birmingham Bowl, I'm your guy.
think Harold Fannon's going to be the first tight end taken off the board next year?
No.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? What?
Yes.
Why?
Look at okay.
I understand it's the Mac, but still, dude. Look at his skill set.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure that there's at least one
Buddy,
tight end out
6'4", 230 pounds. Name me a better freaking tight end than what we have. By the way, we just hit 400 people.
there. Yeah. No, I'm taking Ty Warren.
Well, that's true from Penn State. Let me say
Yeah.
that.
I'm taking Mason Taylor. I'm
Okay,
taking Gunnar Helm.
okay,
And
fine.
I don't even mean this as in like these are Power 5 kids. I'm taking whatever. Now, I will see Harold in Mobile. So, but I'm definitely Ty Warren, I think, is a top 15 pick. Easily top 15 pick. Um, I also think Oscar Delp's gonna jump up. Rivaldo Fairweather's gonna jump up.
Oscar had a good game in the SEC title. I'll tell you that, dude. I mean, that dude was a dog in the SEC title. Like, that was insane what he was able to do.
Um, Also, the Oscar Cardenas from UTSA, dog, other dog. They're all dogs. I got too many cats. I need some dogs.
Any
What?
update on your dude?
On what, dude?
On old boy that said he was going to come?
Pause. Hold on.
Do you need me to send him the link, or is he good?
I think he's good. He hasn't read it yet, but I mean, I sent it 2 minutes after he sent. But might just take it a minute. But yeah, whenever the comparable. Apparently there is a there's a Jack State space going on with 50 people in it. The title is "Come Burn One with
You know
Me."
what? You want to load up a freaking Spaces?
I mean, we've already like not really. I think that would be dumb because like
Why do you
there's a
say
few spaces that I think people would be interested in, and I feel like we would just like by starting a space, we would like I don't know. I just spaces no, you don't need to broadcast the space. That's
Well,
just
I
too
got
many variables. Now, if we had like a predetermined this is gonna be a space, yeah, sure, let it fly.
you. Okay, well I guess. I mean, we got to plan that out too, because like if we set up a Spaces, I'll be honest with you, dude, we might get a lot more interaction. But then again, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
How do I quote tweet this?
You quote tweeting?
I'm pulling out all the stops. I'm pulling
There
out
you
all
go.
the stops because I'm pretty sure I think if I quote tweet, yes, it'll still show.
Gotcha. Dude, I'll say this. Like, how crazy is it knowing that, dude, we were this close to having UNLV in over Boise?
We were this close to having two group of 5 teams with a bye. If
I mean,
if Army or Tulane won out.
if Tulane would have won out, they probably would have gotten in. I don't know though.
Oh, for sure. They were ahead of the other two. If you keep winning.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started with that. All of y'all. And then the quarterback enters the transfer portal. Right after I'm like, oh, I'm heading to Gasparilla. Let's have fun. Darren Mensa. Not with me. We no.
He entered the
Names.
portal too, huh?
I don't know if I don't know if he's gonna be. He's in the portal, yes, but I
I
know
figured he was.
it's gonna be weird with like how or like who they really want there. Or what am I saying? No, it's gonna be weird with who they have as their starter. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Um, uh, I
This is
think
a
so the quote tweet I had of just saying Nightcap had 570 views of on that tweet, and then I think all that it counts is if someone clicks on it. So whenever we end this, if you go in your post thing, we can see like the engagement rate, and that'll probably count as an engagement as well.
yeah.
Um, so
We've had
at
four.
least definitely for you, maybe not for me.
Yeah, I got 4 engagements on mine.
Yeah. No. I mean like after the fact, it'll shoot up because I've done several of these,
And then I
and
got
like
7. Go ahead.
after you end, it'll skyrocket.
Yeah, and then I got 7 engagements on one of my other tweets.
We're hitting 500.
Dude, oh my gosh, dude. It's inevitable. Dude, there's no question about it. Like literally, we haven't really been talking about a whole lot else other than our view count.
College
Like
football.
that is insane.
College football. We hashtag thank you CFB.
Malik Murphy going back into the portal again? Oh my gosh.
Did you see that LSU Knox Dyson went into the portal?
Yeah, I kind of knew that was happening. He's a G5 guy, to be honest with you. He was a
21.
PWO at LSU anyway. Or not a P5, but a G. Did I say P5 or G5?
I think he said P5, but I knew you meant.
But
Blake
no,
Murphy, ULM
he's
legend.
a G5 guy to me / FCS quarterback.
Where did Murphy play this year?
Malik Murphy?
Oh, you said Malik Murphy. I thought you said Blake Murphy.
No.
There's a Blake Murphy that's in the portal right now that used to play at ULM.
Oh,
Malik was earlier in the. This
Malik
man did not tag me. Tag my actual person was crazy.
Malik, honestly, it doesn't surprise me because, I mean, the offensive system that he got put in at Duke was awful. And I think he just wants to go somewhere where he has more success and he has more weapons to go around. Hey, UIW is going to be looking for the next quarterback. Zach Calzada's gone after this year. I know he probably don't want to.
UIW might be looking for a new head coach. They might be looking for a new head coach.
UIW's been. Dude, no kidding. UIW is going to be looking for a new head coach anyway. The dude's probably going to go take an OC job somewhere.
Oof, that would be tough. That'd be tough.
Dude, Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. Clint Kilo with GJ Kinney at Texas State as an OC.
It could work, but I was really high on Kenny going into this year, but I don't know where I'm at right now. Because I feel underserved.
Yeah,
Underserved.
I don't know yet, dude. Like I had a lot of hype for Kenny after last year. I thought this year they were. I mean, it's Texas State at the end of the day. Like this was a bad team a couple
Yeah,
years ago, and they've literally gone to back bowl games.
yeah,
Like how impressive is that though? Because to me, I mean, you can't ask for a better way to end the season than to go to back bowl games. Like you had opportunities to win the Sun Belt, and you should be a contender in the Sun Belt down the stretch, and I think you will. But at the end of the day, too, Scout, you got to realize that this is still a team that's in rebuild mode still. It's going to take them a while for them to finally hit their stride. I'm not
yeah,
sure when that will be, but I know for certain that it's bound to happen at some point.
for sure. For sure.
And by the way, we just hit 500 views.
Okay, 1K next.
Dude, we're going. I'm honestly, you want to stay? Let's stay on for about another 25 minutes, dude. We're gonna go for 1,000. We're down. We're bound to hit 1,000. Like, dude, this is insane. I got to 200 and I was like, okay, cool, we're good. Now we're at 500 and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like that is actually crazy. Like this
Someone finally put the Troy away uniform on sale in the marketplace.
who did?
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Who did?
Somebody just like because it's one of the like on Ultimate Team you can't pick uniforms.
Right.
Like even from okay, like they already said that they didn't intend for it to be that way, but even from the start you couldn't pick uniforms, which I
Right.
and I just gotta hope that they were also selling I already have the Troy Stadium, I think, but just I can double down if I have to. Or I've been on Miami's for a minute. Miami isn't bad for real.
With their unis.
Not Miami's unis, but just Miami's stadium. I wouldn't mind UAB either. It's so funny to me though because like Boise and Coastal sell for like 10,000, but then like some of these other ones that I think are nicer and like Armies is really nice,
Are
but
you
it just
talking about like in-game purchases?
yeah,
Or are
Armies
you
is
talking
nice, but
about something else?
in game. But
Gotcha.
I think they've said that they were gonna go crazy in like the third cycle of the or like the third rotation of the game, and that's the next season. Because the third rotation's the fourth season technically. Um, so it'll be interesting because the first season was just like preseason or whatever. It didn't do anything. But literally, Ty Warren is my fullback, and I run the Army flex ball. Mm.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned Ty Warren because I actually got to interview him whenever Southeastern played Stephen F. Austin. Dude's a dog. He's the D line coach at Stephen F. Austin.
Mm. Also, I just realized I bought the wrong Troy uniform. I already have that uniform. Anyways, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one cares. No one cares.
I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. But guys, we are at 560 freaking 4. That is actually kind of crazy.
Absolutely.
Like I never expected that we would be here at 566 and counting. Like when let me just say this. I mentioned this yesterday. When I started doing this back in, when did I start doing this, Scout? Like October?
I
Like
have no idea.
middle of October? Because you were one of the first ones to actually view my stuff. And like you
Yeah.
commented on everything. And I was thinking to myself, what the devil is this dude posting? Because I don't know. I wasn't really immersed in the mid majors. You know what I mean? And then I finally I listened to you, and then I was like, man, this mid-major stuff is interesting as hell. Like, I got fully invested in it, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. We might as well make this a weekly thing. And so you are a regular commenter on it, and then you said something earlier, like later on that next week, and that next Saturday was our first official nightcap that we did, and we ended up getting like 90 views. And so we decided, hey, we're going to make this a weekly thing. We've been doing this for the last month and a half, guys. First of all, 570 plus is insane. That's actually kind of crazy. Now, how many are concurrent? I have no idea.
I think it's more than we think, though.
Yeah.
Like I think more than we like when you get maybe like if you get 80, you might get a lot that are a couple, but
Yeah.
by the time you get several hundred, there's probably at least 50 people are coming in there and being like,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, I mean, concurrent is concurrent, bro. I am cool with this much and us having stuff like this. Like, I am completely okay with that. For real. Like, I have no problem with what we have. Like, this is really freaking cool. You know? I mean, this is like insane with what we're seeing. So I will say what we're doing right now, we're only getting started. We're only getting started with what we're doing, guys. So definitely stay tuned in. I'm not saying we're going to hit a freaking million people to join like Alex Jones is right now on a weekly basis. But dude, I mean, we've been very consistent, and that's been one of the biggest things that I've been trying to discipline myself into doing is staying consistent with this, and I've been able to do that. By the way, Scout, I finally moved out of my brother's room. This is my office now that I'm shooting my videos now. So,
we gotta move the rack. Jesus.
yes, I know. Dude, eventually we're going to get a studio together. Like,
Is
bro,
that is
that's
that is that poopery back there?
that's home puree, brother.
Oh my
That's,
God.
that's that Mark.
I saw,
That's that Sam's
I saw
Club.
the design. I'm like, oh,
That's that
sweet.
Sam's Club, bro. And we got all this, bro. But now, once we get rid of all this stuff,
The Nightcap Show presented by Costco.
the Costco, bro, Costco, if Costco freaking sponsors us, that's insane. Like, that's actually kind of crazy.
Look, this guy doesn't even know what Kaneka sausage is, so I don't know who's gonna sponsor us.
Dude, who would sponsor us?
I mean, you gotta ask first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Got to, bro. Got to. Um, big plans coming up for next month. Let me just say this, Scout. Because we got UFL we got to talk about. We're gonna obviously get our friends that are some of your guys that are in Birmingham. We'll do a lot of coverage of UFL because football season never ends here on the night.
And quietly, I might be on the field for this UFL.
For the CFL or the UFL?
For the UFL. I might be on the field, but it requires some other things to happen. But
yeah,
like considering, I think I'm easily top 5 of the people that make Stallions content, and I also do Stallions podcasts, and I've done them for ages, and like I've met half of these players. Like, don't even get me started. I just want to be able to interview them without having to jump through like a bunch of different hoops, and
dude, that's such a to go through communications and then agents and stuff.
Yeah. No, see, agents would be fine. I'm great talking with agents. I literally, I've set it up to where I'm like, hey, like if you need me to like say anything or like bring up a certain thing, like I'll bring it up, you know?
Like, hold on. You're telling me you had to go through communications?
Not with UFL guys. So like with UFL guys, it's all through the league, right? It's not through their, not just through their agent, right? Um, but with um,
So who did you have to get in touch with?
um, I had to get in touch with like that was like for like NFL draft guys or whatever. That was my first time of trying to do anything of that nature. It was pretty cool though.
That's good, dude. Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my mic. Kind of cool. What do you think of this? How does this sound? Or just like that?
It sounds fun.
Does it really need this?
I'm out here running the triple option with Elijah Holston, Tyler Warren, and
Eli Holstein
yeah.
from Zachary. From
Oh,
Pitt?
he's from Zachary?
Yeah, I played against him in high school.
Well, he's fucking baller right now, so.
Dude, freaking Eli Holstein's a dog. Bro, I'm not even lying
No,
to you. Like, Eli Holstein
I
is
fumbled.
that guy.
I fumbled, but it was my fault, Eli. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I
I'm
sacked
trying.
him.
Look, I'm trying to get him used to the triple option. You know, he
Buddy's a
needs a little bit
freaking
of
pure pocket passer.
Well, he has enough speed in Ultimate Team to where you can make it work.
That's true.
Um, I
But
mean,
no, when he
shoot,
was
like
at Zachary.
I run 4 down linemen and I get pressure in Ultimate Team, and then
Really?
I got a pick with Katzenmoyer on somebody tried to do me dirty with who was it downfield? I think it was like a 92 Montreal Johnson or something, like a player of the week or something like that.
Right.
And I locked that man down. And then the funny thing is, I gave Katzenmoyer the house call park or whatever, so he has the extra Will Anderson Jr. deflection 6. Um, but I gave him the house call thing, so like if he is in coverage, there's like a way higher chance of a deflection or a pick with him.
Mm.
Granted, that means I lose an ability from a different player, but I'm like, he's always on the field, dude. Like in any formation I call. And I swapped up the playbook too. I went from base, which base for them is like a base for Ultimate Team is about uh it's like a combination of a few different things, but it's like
Right.
more like a 4-3 multiple than anything. And I went to 4-2-5, the Arizona playbook, so it has a little bit of odd in it too, like 3-4 odd, 3-4 over. Hell yeah.
Hmm.
We talk about ball on the space. We're at 6:05. Let's go.
We're at 607 now, from what I'm getting.
Please join in, call in, follow us, follow
Yeah,
me.
man, for real. Like, ballers. Nightcap hotline. We've had it up, dude. There's bound to be somebody that at least shot a
Unless if
text.
you
I
just
doubt it.
messed it up or something.
Huh?
Unless if you just messed it up somehow.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't really know, bro. I really don't know, to be honest with you.
Let's go. Also, Kyle Kennard at the Senior Bowl are gonna go crazy.
What?
I said Kyle Kennard at the Senior Bowl. Gonna go nuts.
It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that'll be fun because he just won the Nagurski.
Yeah. They get a lot of guys like that though.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize that the award show was today. So,
Well, I mean, I don't think did all the awards get announced?
um,
I feel like they're weird with how they do it.
I don't really know, to be honest with you, because I know I'm gonna have to look at the freaking at Twitter just to keep up with it because there's so many that literally is going that has this much in it. By the way, I didn't realize this. Oh, never mind.
What?
I thought Dylan Gabriel was a finalist for the Heisman last year, but I guess I was mistaken. Troy quarterback signing Jack James led Padkua taking
Paducah.
into. How y'all feeling about him?
I think he'll be a dog. He'll be a real dog.
Okay.
I don't know how long it'll take him to be a dog though, but he'll
Yeah.
be a dog.
Okay.
A lot of people were saying that he'd be a first year starter. I'm not too hot on that, but
Yeah.
Eli Holstein will get a hurdle in this game before I am done with it. I'm using this to learn how to like call my slides because like I've been so bad at calling my slides, but like full slide, half slide, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a lot better at it. And something I've realized with Troy's uniforms that I really like, and it's something that I like in soccer a lot too, is when schools that have, they're mostly one or two colors, they have something that's like a like black socks and black shoes or something. Like they do that a lot, and
Right.
I didn't even realize that until I looked it up myself, and I was like, oh,
Oh, you want to know something that we haven't even talked about?
whatever, we're not talking about.
Freaking AJ McCarron's end in St. Louis. That was kind of
Yeah,
crappy.
we did talk
Like,
about
that
that.
wasn't
I swear we did.
that wasn't no kind of. That was extremely crappy with how it
Yeah,
ended. Like, how do
for
you
sure.
just move on from a guy like that that literally was, let's just be honest, was a cornerstone for your franchise the first 2 seasons of your existence? And you're
Yeah.
going to do him a label like that. That's it. That's ridiculous. Did you
Yeah.
see? Did you see how he got cut?
Yeah, they didn't even tell him.
Let me show you guys the video. By the way, this was on the Siski and McCready podcast.
I want to get on there, bro. They're so cool. Look, they follow me too, so they could be listening right now.
Siski and McCready, for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
I'm
hit them
huge.
up. See if Tyler or wants to
They
join up.
have so weird schedules, dude. Like they're
How?
so busy. They're so like they have other like sis. One of them is also a normal what do you call it? Like one of them's a ESPN guy too.
Wait, who?
Like
It's not Sis. It's got to be McCreary.
I
Because
don't
Tyler
follow him.
does quick you recruiting stuff.
I don't follow
Because
him.
he works with that.
Quick, yeah. But I mean, even that takes a while. Neil is a SEC beat writer, so he's like an actual member of the media. Um, so yeah, but their podcast goes crazy.
They are, dude. They
But
are
see, that's
really
just like a
insane.
radio show. That's not even like that's like Cole and Q basically. Like that's all I need for real.
Nah, man. I mean, that was a fun. That's a fun little show too. I like Cole. I like Cole Kulick. He's good people.
Yeah.
He's been on. He's been on the our SEC Unfiltered before. He's good people.
Yeah. See, I think we could get anybody from Jocks basically. Like if we
Yeah.
try hard enough, but just not in season, like in the spring. That's what I want to get to like know Cole Kubelik because I talk too much shit to Cole to just
Oh,
have
by the
fun with
way,
it.
here was the response uh, by AJ whenever he found out he got released.
Oh
I
yeah,
come back with a vengeance, and I want to face them twice. I want to go to somebody that faces them twice a year and put it on them. So we'll see if there ends up being a fit and it ends up working out. But I just felt like it wasn't done the right way, and that's part of business. Hell, you can't ask for everything. There's going to be things, right? That's part of life, but I just felt like I was due a little more respect with how it went down than what I was shown. But it's part of business. Can't cry about it, and I don't want to be in my feelings. I want to come back.
That was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That was actually kind of ridiculous with how it ended, because I know a lot of people really didn't realize how important he was to that team. And that might have been because he was hurt. Might have been. I don't know. It pisses me off so much to see a guy like that just ultimately have his career and basically his season hang in the balance like that. It doesn't seem fair, but unfortunately, like he said, that is the business of college football, or that is the business of pro football.
Damn it! I finally gave up a first down. It only took me 15 minutes of game time.
I'm glad we mentioned St. Louis, by the way, because James Larson broke this a couple hours ago. I'm sure you probably heard this.
Oh yeah, Anthony
St.
Beck.
Louis Battlehawks head coach Anthony Beck has interviewed for the West Virginia head coaching position. Also received inquiries about coaching in the NFL, trouble brewing in St. Louis ahead of the UFL season. We don't have to worry about that right now, but still, because of Rich Rod going to West Virginia, I think it's a done deal. By Thursday, we should have the official news.
The thing too is that Beck would only go for that.
A position coach.
What?
He'd only go for a position coach at the NFL level.
Well, I think he would go for a few different things, but I think like when it comes to that kind of thing, that is the only school he'd take that job for.
Yeah.
Like I think any job for Rob.
Yeah, I mean, that's his alum, too.
What?
That's his alum.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, the UFL is such a sweet spot for
It really
somebody.
is, honestly.
Yeah,
Like you want to talk about laid back? Dude, the UFL is so laid back.
yeah. Also, I think I could coach in the UFL. You know, like
What the
you
hell?
give me all these players, I get to fill my gaps. I get to only work so many months out of the year.
Hey, does this sound any good or no?
What?
Does this sound any good, or do you want me to put this thing back on?
I mean, that's fine. It's all fine. You're like a lady when it comes to all the different. Oh my God! I just tried to get
See,
what's
you
his
deserve
face
that.
to-
Because you called me a lady.
Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm not trying to be sexist or anything. I'm just saying
Yeah,
like you're
I'm not worried about you being a sexist. I could give two shits about that, to be honest with you.
I
I'm
was
just
saying that you're being very
mad you
particular.
call me a freaking lady when it comes to this. Like, that's so stupid. Hey, Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream right now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for
90
shooting your
minutes.
questions. Huh?
How many Instagram live viewers did you end up having?
We ended up having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people hop in. But that's just from my own personal account. Got a couple of questions from them too. Travis Hunter winning? Probably so, to be honest with you. I think the last couple of weeks he really gained a lot of momentum, especially with his play. So I think he ends up winning that one. Am I streaming on Twitch? No, I'm streaming on Instagram, X, and YouTube, and I'm using StreamYard, if that's what you're asking. How'd you feel about Nussmeier's season? I mean, up and down. I'll say that just to summarize it. Is he a work in progress, or should I get off the Nuss bus? Oh yeah, he's definitely a work in progress. That's for sure. You can't just get off the Nuss bus after 1 year. Like you can't just give up on a guy after one season where he was inconsistent. I think if you get a play caller that is good in there, and if you get a guy that knows how to call the right plays and is not so conservative down the stretch, you're going to be having a lot more success down the stretch of a football game, and you're going to be able to know what you're going to have in front of you and what you need to do with a guy like Garrett Nussmeier. So I wouldn't hop off the bus just yet, but I mean, not true.
And one of my mom's friends told me good job for doing this. LOL.
What up, mom's friend? How you doing?
Oh my god. And I say 8 people. I had 10 people now join, or 2 more people that just joined. But yeah, Instagram Live. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off the
What
live
type of offense did Eli Holstein play in Louisiana?
in Zachary. He ran a pro style.
Okay, because he's currently being my wing T quarterback.
Hey yo.
Oh my. No, get up there. What are we doing? Oh.
But no, Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Moving on to what we really kind of want. I kind of want to go ahead and wrap this show up once we get to a point. But no, when I look at
What we have on the with what we have right now overall,
Yeah.
guys, this is pretty impressive. Fairly impressive with what you have throughout college football. I mean, extremely impressive. From
Chat, if every one of y'all donated $1, we could get this man an Xbox.
660 people are definitely gonna give me an Xbox, bro. Dude, if I had $660, it's definitely going into my bank, into my freaking safe, going for next semester's tuition.
Damn. Is CELA, are they a private college?
Huh?
Are they private or public?
Where? Zachary? No, they're public.
SELA.
Oh no, it's public.
Okay, so it's not that expensive. It's not like
No.
Tulane.
Buddy, it's $1,500 a year if you have tops. If you don't have tops, it's like $4,500.
What's tops?
Like
basically Pell Grants.
Okay, yeah. I get it.
So
Elijah Holstein ends the day with, let me read off these stats. Passing. What? Oh, it's only showing, it's only seeing that time. 6 for 6, 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing, he had 10 attempts for 52 yards, a touchdown from Zachary, Louisiana. 6'4", 240. We had Reggie Wayne with 2 receptions and 34 yards and no touchdowns. Darren McFadden with 2 receptions, 64 yards, no touchdowns.
Darren McFadden was a dog, bro.
Tyler Neville, I forget what school he's at, 62-yard touchdown. And then Tyler Warren had a 12-yard touchdown. Blocking, do we get any blocking? Quentin Nelson had 2 pancakes. Brock Dayu had 1 pancake. Jonathan Ogden had 1 pancake. McFadden came in with a pancake. Levitt with a pancake. Neville with a pancake. Riley Malman, the backup right tackle, also had a pancake. Now we get to the fun part. Defensive touchdowns, because I think we had 3 of them. Yes, Des Malone had a defensive touchdown. Will Anderson Jr. and C.J. Taylor all had defensive touchdowns. And then I think and they were all off interceptions. Our first game without a... Did we even kick an extra point? We did kick 3 extra points. The more you know. And we only returned 1 kick for 25 yards because it was a blowout. And then we had Dominic Levitt had 2 punt returns for 75 yards, and Reggie Wayne had 3 punt returns for 27 yards because he had 1 punt return that had -40. Oof. And with that, I think we can wrap it up. 660 viewers.
dude, that is a heck of a way to end a live show, bro.
Omar said, "My wife pulled me into something." We know what that means.
Whoop.
We know what that means. Anyways.
Hey, praying for you, Omar.
Praying that, hoping that everything is fine over there, brother. Guys, what in the devil? You guys are amazing. We love you guys. We're going to continue to provide you with some of the best content around college football there is out there. Guys, we are doing something crazy. Let me tell you, this is just the start of something great. Promise you that.
Beautiful.
Do we really want to end the show right now when we're only growing now? We're going to wait till we get to 700 and then we'll end it. How about that?
Okay.
But dude, has
Damn,
been
the Jack State space already ended.
Now everybody can come up in this thing, bro.
Oh my god.
But now, how's everybody in the Jack State space?
Hold on. I have an idea. I know what
What
we
you
can
got?
do. Late night nightcap. Bang. Who can speak? People you follow. Hell yeah. People I follow can come in.
Oh,
what do you
now
wanna
you
talk
want to
about?
host a space.
It's a great idea. Shut up. Be quiet.
All right.
s-
Can you get
sports.
audio from here into the space?
Doubtful.
We may have to. You may
Why
have to
is
do.
the U.S. men's national team okay? NCAA football. Bang.
Did you tag me,
Hold on. I'm not even done yet. Jesus.
dude? Where did
I'm gonna
this
record the
light just
space.
come from, bro?
What?
Bro, freaking brightest freaking light in the room. Doesn't it look brighter in my room? Or in the office, I
So
should say.
it does look brighter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh lordy, hey, remember that dude that went viral for that? Him looking jacked as hell from Homer High. Waltie's champ.
Yeah.
He's in the portal.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you saw that
I still
one.
think there's been no player more jacked than Elijah Holyfield back in the day.
Oh, dude, bro, he's been impressive. Let me just say that. So let me go ahead and open my spot. Okay, is this fine?
Yeah. Okay, hold on. I need to turn one of you off. Hold on. I think I can just do this side. Mute tab. Okay, keep speaking.
What's up?
Okay.
We
Yeah,
good?
you're in on this side.
On your
And
space?
yeah, on my space you're in
Okay.
for me. For me, like you can hear like you'll probably hear me twice, but this is the only way that my voice can go, right? So hold on. Can
You
you
speaking yours?
okay, you're gonna double hear me for a second?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, you're definitely fine. But no, dude. I mean, how cool has it been this year just to see guys like that? But no, Waltie's champ in the transfer portal. Where you think he's going? You think he's going back to state to go to Southern? I mean, oh, dude, you're missing out some great stuff. Dude, HBCU football is amazing. Let's just be honest. Right. I muted. I be forgetting I still got I'm still in the space. Hope we got somebody listening in. Hey man. We got UCF Island. Hey, I got a question for you. How we feeling about Scott Frost coming back to UCF? What's up? Yeah, man. Why not? 706 people watching. Dude, 2017 Bounce House is probably peak UCF. Bro, I remember being in middle school and watching the UCF USF game and being just all in on it just from watching that bounce house and the way that y'all's fan base was going insane. The number one thing that I saw that really exemplified was the Mike Hughes kick return. That's when I was like, oh my God, I gotta follow more. Oh, I mean, that's that's definitely something, especially with what you've been doing as a veteran yourself. And first of all, we appreciate your service. Thank you, because me and him and Charm, we're freaking boys. Okay, you guys are the men All right, y'all go out and y'all buddy, you do things that you might as well just go out and you take risk. You go out there and you risk your life. I mean, hey, you risk your life, all right? I am fine with not risking mine. Florida Tech did have a foot program. Hey, didn't Florida Tech used to have a football program? Right. Yeah, I'm only 20.
Jesus, Mary, Joseph.
Yeah. You're you're being somebody's bitch. I mean, that's what you got to do if you want to move up in the coaching ranks. Oh my God. Yeah.
No kidding.
Really. I know. You can look at him on TV and you can tell how big of an ass he is. Oh my God. Yes, I can attest. I've been in that situation. So let me ask you a question then, Kelvin. Have you ever met a dude named Harrison Fant? Harrison Fant? Yes. I was just wondering because he worked with ESPN for okay. Scout. Scout, look at the camera. Look at the private chat, Scout. Dude, how about Cam Coleman entering the portal? Wait, let me see. Dude, I could have sworn. I need to check. I've been hearing so much bull crap. I've been hearing way too many people say that it's this team and it's this team. But I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me that he does enter the portal, especially dude. No, but no, Scout, dude, hear me out. Money talks. I don't give a shit. Dude, he's getting more money. Dude, everybody's getting more money. It's not just coming from under the table. It's coming from these freaking packages that they say they put together. Dude, these dudes are getting paid millions and millions of dollars from these boosters and from other outside sources. You look at the dudes in Vegas, these dudes got sharks all over the place. Dudes are taking out loans from these sharks to go pay for their dudes. I don't know. I mean, he had Adidas out at Indiana, didn't he? Yeah. Well, yeah. But still, I mean, hey, record and how you perform on the field is going to talk all the time, bro. So, I mean, you got to be real with some of this stuff as well. But I got a question for Omar, bro. How are we feeling about the Buck or not the Buck Buchanan, the Walter Payton Award? All four our finalists are from the Southland Conference. All right. I mean, is this something that we need to be looking out for? Because I know the Southland really isn't more of a not really like a Power Five conference in the FCS. But dude, how about this? With the four best players in the nation in the FCS coming from the Southland. I doubt he'll respond, but I mean that's just impressive to me just seeing. Yeah, that's fine. But still, I mean, it's impressive to me how good the Southland was this year. Like I got to witness it firsthand. I watched Antonio Martin Jr., a four-star back that was out of Georgia Tech, take off for Southeastern this year. Zach Calzada, transfer from Texas A&M, lights it up at UIW. Huh? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, oh, ooh. You didn't know? It's in his bio. Hey, I'm just pointing it out there, but no, I mean, dude, I feel so team. Go on.
Mhm.
Y'all talking about where Darian Menzel will probably end up? Honestly, I don't see Darian Menzel going to LSU. Did I say that? Huh? Really? If I did, I didn't mean to. That's not even my bad. I kind of got lost in the sauce there for a minute. But no, I mean, Darian Menzel is probably going to end up at probably a Big 12 or maybe at probably another American school. But he has to do it right now. He can't do it in the spring portal because undergrads, for some reason, they can't go from one conference to another team inside the same conference. It's some stupid rule that they have made up right now. So he has to do it like now. So I think when you look at what his options are with Menza, I think obviously UCF's a great spot. Having to replace a guy like RJ Harvey and just the depth that you could bring at the running back position, just to be able to replace a guy like that would definitely help a team like UCF, especially with Scott Frost coming back. I think recruiting wise, you won't have a problem with UCF in recruiting because Scott Frost is a hell of a recruiter. Let me just tell you that, dude. I mean, Scott Frost is probably one of the smartest coaches when it comes to like play calling and when it comes to recruiting that there is out there. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons why UCF's had that success from 2017 and or I say 16 and 17 when they won their national championship. But I have a lot of love for him, and I have a lot of love for what they are going to bring in the upcoming future. So I do think that Menza is a guy that you definitely need to watch out for going into the portal. I think there's a lot of teams that are going to be vying for a guy like that and a guy with his caliber of just skill set. I mean, he brings a lot to the table just like RJ Harvey does. He's excellent out of the backfield. He's excellent when it comes to being a north and south type of runner. And that's what you need in a guy like that. You need another guy that can run, that can really be an effective leader for your offense. So, dude, my freaking back has been hurting. But I mean, I got this. You know what type of chair I got? I got like a 1960s type of chair. But my brother had like an actual gamer chair, but hey, it is what it is. Go ahead. I thought you said something. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing too, is that we've come into an age now where we've let On3 recruit for schools. Yes. I, yeah. I mean, shit. Look at what he did with Dylan Gabriel and Mackenzie Milton. Dudes had yeah, man. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, dude. Look at what Dylan Gabriel was whenever he was coming out of high school in Hawaii. The dude wasn't even a top 5 player in his own state. It was the number 20 pro style quarterback in the nation. Now, yeah, he had a lot of offers. He had the UCF, USC offer, the Georgia offer. But I mean, dude, he was going to get buried on the depth chart there. That's why he wanted to go to an offense that would suit him. And with a guy like Mackenzie Milton already at UCF, that's why Gabriel wanted to go there. Let me tell you a couple of names that was above Dylan Gabriel. In the 2019 top pro style quarterbacks, according to 247. Jaden Johnson, who ended up at Southern Miss, Davis Bevel. Some of y'all might know Davis Bevel for what he did at South Carolina in the future. Zach Calzada, Gunnar Cruz, Brendan Clark, Cam Jones, Jacob Clark, Brian Maurer, Ty Evans, Grant Gunnell, Paul Tyson, Cade McNamara, Hank Bachmeyer, Cade Millen, Dylan Morris, Talia Tagovailoa, Graham Mertz, Ryan Helinski, and then Spencer Rattler. Who? Talia? Uh, Dylan Gabe. What you mean? With So like when a guy like Dylan Gabriel looks at an offense that's has Josh Heupel at the time and what Scott Frost added to that as well, and when you combine that, Mackenzie Milton and that combination of coaches with Scott Frost and Josh Heupel is the reason why Dylan Gabriel ended up at UCF in the first place. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
Let me Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Hell. Yeah. Every time you enter the draft or enter every time you enter your name into the draft or something like that, you're essentially giving yourself a 50-50 chance. If you go back for your senior year, there's a 50-50 chance your draft stock doesn't improve. It just depends on what they put on the paper because usually they'll go to an advisor or somebody like that and they'll look at your tape. They'll look at like different coaches. They'll come talk to those dudes. They'll have different scouts, different analysts that they talk to with those things like that. And they'll come back and they'll tell you, hey, you're not ready, or yeah, go for it. Go enter your name in the draft. That's what the big difference is. And that's why Kobe's probably going to end up barely sneaking into the 7th round. If he's lucky, he may just be an undrafted free agent. And that's what sucks for a guy like him with so much talent. And just to see how underwhelming the season went for UCF, it really has been a struggle for a lot of athletes. And it's not just him. He's not the first one to have done it. He's not, and most of the time, it's not his fault. You have guys that did the polar opposite, enter the draft early, and end up turning out to be total flops when they should have stayed for one more year. Every time you do something like that, you get a 50. There's always you either have a lose-lose situation or a win-lose situation. You lose, you end up going to the draft and you end up flopping. Lose, you end up staying for your senior year. You end up either flopping or tearing your ACL or getting an injury and your draft stock falls. And if that's the case, he's going to have to make his marks at either the East West or the Senior Bowl or whatever type of bowl. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's. I don't know who that was. Oh, it's Hunter, buddy. I've never met any of these people in this place before. Why are you banned so much? I need to explain. Oh, buddy. I'm then you're are you happy are so hey, at least you ain't gotta deal with TJ Finley. I know he didn't do I know he didn't do anything this year because he got hurt, but hey, at least you ain't gotta deal with that with them. I know at least you ain't gotta deal with that option offense. Oh, Jesus. Derek Mason. That is a name I haven't heard since his Vandy days. Oh lordy,
I can remember Vanderbilt men, die. That's the that's a famous line from somebody like that. But no, back to what you were talking about, UCF Island. Let me tell you a name that is really, really familiar around UCF, and that's Marlon Williams. Like if y'all pretty much kind of remember Marlon Williams. Scout, you remember Marlon from when he's played at Birmingham. I mean, dude, this dude had a great story. The dude comes back from an ACL tear last year. I was at the first game that he was at. Dude catches a long vert route from Adrian Martinez, boom, to the house. I mean, that was an awesome moment that I got to witness there, and it was unbelievable just knowing his story and getting to see how he's performed. I got to talk to him after the game and was like, bro, how does it feel just coming back from an injury like that? And I talked to Coach Skip about it too. It was like, dude, it was very emotional for both of them. Like they showed how much they cared about each other, and seeing that story and what he showed, and then just the way that he attacked last offseason, going back into the UFL in 2024, contributing as much as he could. Dude, that was incredible with what I saw. Go ahead, Hunter. I didn't mean to. Oh, God. Oh, no shit. You got to see Laney? Wait, wait, wait. Are we talking live country? You got to see Laney live? Bro, you got to see all that ass? Dude, she's been losing some of it, bro. That's what I've heard. Oh my god. Bro, I was at freaking Texas Roadhouse today and listening to Ella Langer. Hey, man. Hey, Hunter, we got over almost 800 people up in here, bro. Hey, that is insane. How do you spell her name? Got it. Oh my god. Oh, isn't this the chick that says, "Excuse me, you look like you love me"? She is she not? Hey, hey, I don't know how the hell did we get to talking about country oh, wait, that's right, you was at the Opry today. Oh, shit. Don't hesitate. Tell the truth. Okay. Oh. So what do you do? Hey, rip Mississippi College, by the way. A moment of silence. That's why one of my buddies transferred because he knew what was going to happen. The dude's working as a police officer now in my hometown. So is he making the big dollars? Yeah. Y'all were D2 at one point, huh? Was Florida Tech a D2 or were they always NAIA or y'all just played D2 twos? Mm. Hey, Scout, I'm gonna go ahead and knock out and end the live stream now. I got to get up early in the morning and go to work. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll see what I can do. I gotta head off, hop the space anyway. But guys, thank you guys for tuning in to the College Football Nightcap. For those of you that are watching on the live stream, 824 of you showing up and talking shit, dude. That's what that's what this that's what this thing is all about, bro. You know what I mean? Scout, thanks for hopping on. We're gonna wrap it up, and we will see you guys next time. Probably tomorrow. Probably just it depends on whenever he gets done with all this stuff. But guys, we will see you all tomorrow on the night.